What's happening? We trapping. Hey, my internet ended up acting correctly all of a sudden, so, I said, screw it, I'ma go live, you understand me? My internet provider was an Eagle fan for a minute, but we had to talk it over, negotiate, you understand, get this thing back jumping, man. We can't let them stop the trap now. We cannot let them take down the trap. We had to power through, you understand? Let's get it. We got some things to discuss. Kellen got our quarterback name in his mouth. He got our head coach name in his mouth, man. You already know how we doing it in here, man. Shout out to Kevin Hicks. Shout out to Lamont in the building. Pizza Al Fuego in the building, man. He said he on fire. He Al Fuego, you understand? He up in the trap with it. Let's get it. Shout out to Jeffrey Smith, man. We rocking today, man. Let's get it. Hey, they tried to take down the trap, but we still power through, man. Let's get it. It's gonna take more than an internet connection to break us up, you understand me? We in the building today, man. We trapping on a Friday, you understand? Ain't no darn credit on no Friday, man. That's what they said, you understand me? So let's get it. You already know what time it is. Let's make them haters hate. Let's get this trap around the corner, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah.
I can't see a thing.
Shout
All
out
this
to
money
Michael
in my
Blackmore.
face.
Shout out to
I just
John
blew a bag,
Cofield.
ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back.
Yeah.
Came a long way.
Already, man. Let's get this trap around the corner, man.
That what make them hate.
Ain't no
That
darn
what make
credit
'em
on
hate.
no darn prize.
We just getting cake.
What that man said. Yeah.
That what make them hate.
Ain't no
That what
credits
make
on
'em
Friday, man. Let's get it.
Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Yeah.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's go.
You ain't in
Hit
on the
that
team,
like
you
yourself
just
for
a
the
ball
squad,
boy.
man. Let's get this trap round the corner. Shout out to Jay Word in the building. Shout out to Top
Probably
Talk, man.
average your career.
Let's
How
go.
one day hating
Shout out
on
to
it, probably
Justin
wanna
Kitchen in the
kill.
building. What's
When they
happening?
got
What's
our
happening,
own
sir?
band,
We
we holler
appreciate everybody,
good
man.
deal.
Let's go.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's do
It
it.
took my brother, that
Yeah.
made me go harder. They turned me to a monster.
Okay.
Now I'm focused on the comma.
Yeah.
Now I'ma run up them comma, for the summer,
Run up them numbers, yeah.
I know that they hate the way it
Ball,
ball,
man.
man. Rockin' all this
Ball,
ball, man.
man.
Street made
On
on
the
the
chain,
chain.
yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag,
Hit
ran
that
it
like
back the
yourself
same
for the
day.
squad and will
Ain't no
not
looking
charge a
back,
card. Let's
we came
go.
a long way. I know
Y'all
that
already
they
know
mad,
what
but
time it
we
is,
just
man.
let
We
'em
trapping
hate.
on a Friday.
That what make
Let's
'em
go.
hate. That what make 'em hate.
We trapping on a Friday, son. Let's get it.
That what make 'em
What's
hate.
happening?
That
Chill
what make
Bill
'em
in the
hate.
building. Thomas
we
A.
just
Gary,
getting
what's
cake and they
man?
just in the way.
Hey, y'all already know what time it is, man. We in the building with it. Y'all already know we in the building with it, man. Hey, contrary to popular belief, you might feel like you at home. You might feel like you at work. You might feel like you at school. But I want to let you know right now, sir, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
That's where you are.
Trap.
You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
You are in the trap, sir. I don't know what you talking about. You ain't at school. You ain't at work. You in the trap, sir. But what's happening with everybody, man? We got a lot of things that Kellen Moore saying, you know what I'm saying? He ain't talking greasy, you know what I'm saying? But I did find his comments a bit interesting, you know what I'm saying, what he was saying. So I do want to see talking about what he said, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like he was a little emotional. It made me sad. You know what I'm saying? It made me sad. He sound like his love affair with Dak Prescott. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's brotherly love. He was super sad that it came to an end. And I think that's the best thing for this team. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the best thing for this team. Cha said, I am the trap, 100 jewels on the way. Hey.
Trap.
You know what I'm saying?
Trap. Trap.
You gotta get it in, man. Shout out to Dwayne Brown in the building. Shout out to Cowboy Brian, man. I appreciate all the love and support, man. You know we in the building. But man, y'all give me 1 second. I gotta pull up this stuff, man. I had it pulled up, but you know how it go. You know how it go. But I don't know why it's doing some weirdness right now. Let me see. Bam, bam. Okay, we gonna get it together. Okay, I see what's going on now. All right. Kellen Moore and his little comments. Let me see. One of them is his comments. Okay, I got the draft people. Okay. Here we go. This is Kellen Moore's comments about Dak Prescott. Okay, this is way too big. Okay, bam. He was talking about Dak and how he felt about losing Dak or whatever, having to leave. He says the playing aspect of it is what it is. The personal side is probably unique. I was with Dak his entire career. Just love the guy. Love what he's become and how he's earned it. I think he's a guy that everyone looks up to on the team, and I think across the league now. I think winning the Walter Payton Award is such a cool moment to see. He deserves these type of things. He's really a special person. Now, even though all those things may be true, I really feel like they are true. But at the same time, it's like, man, do this sound like a coach talking about a player? Not to me, not in my opinion. I'm so happy that this friendship is broken up, sir, because like I said, it's a lot of good things that came from it. They was a very productive offense, but you heard what Mike McCarthy said. He said he want a West Coast Cowboy run the damn ball hat, sir. You understand? Mike McCarthy said he want to run the damn ball. So he said Kellen Moore want to light up the scoreboard. That's what he said. Siri, you better not do it. You better not do it, Siri. You better not do it. You gonna interrupt my music.
Apologies. I couldn't hear what you said.
There you go.
Sorry. I couldn't hear what you said.
Somebody need to take out Siri. I'm gonna have to assassinate Siri. But Mike McCarthy said he want to run the damn ball. He said that Kellen Moore want to light up the scoreboard. Mike McCarthy said he want to run the damn ball. He want to play complimentary football. And those right there, ladies and gentlemen, are your differences in your philosophy right there, sir. And I'm telling y'all right now, contrary to popular belief, it's a lot of people who are scared and very afraid. You know, they doing this when they walk in the room. Them people saying good grief because we don't have Kellen Moore anymore. But I'm here to tell you that common sense football, playing complimentary football with your defense, we know the defense is the strong suit. The strong with the K now, with the K. We know that is our strong suit. So we have to play to the hands of the defense. We haven't been doing so. We just been doing whatever we want to do. Kellen Moore, he don't care if the defense just got out the field. He trying to throw the ball up and down the park. That's not the best thing for this team. Mike McCarthy is going to understand the moments. He going to understand the situations. He going to know exactly what we need at the times that we need it. Ain't y'all tired of saying, hey, we got the number one offense. We got the number one offense. Screw that. That was our best thing we could say. We got the number one offense. Who cares about the number one offense when you play the biggest game in your life and you mess around and score, 13 points? Who cares about that? Who cares about that when we get to the biggest moments? We can't even score over 20 points. Shout out to Matt Fry with the first super chat of the day, sir. I appreciate you. I really do. He says, hey, how you doing today, landlord? I'm good today. I like our draft picks. Kellen Moore is trash and Big Mike we trust. Run the ball. You're the best too. You're the best, Mr. Matt, man. We appreciate you in the trap. Trap. I don't know what you got going on, Choctaw, man. Hey, Choctaw need a filter. You need a filter on your comments. Choctaw be trying. We know we nefarious in the trap now, but Choctaw be trying to get us counsel. Good, great. We can't get to talking about that type of stuff over here, man. They gonna have to. They gonna walk us out of here, man. They gonna point us to the door, Choctaw. Don't do that now. Jay Werder says we need the number one team all around. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, screw having the number one offense when the number one offense is not effective when you need them the most. That's all I'm saying, sir. Why we ain't number one in the most critical situations? That's what y'all need to be asking. Why it seems so hard like we fighting against ourselves, like we playing tug of war? Why you couldn't do simple, practical things like give Amari Cooper some real number one targets when he was here? Why you couldn't do simple things like letting Tony Pollard actually get involved in the play calling in the offensive scheme after 4 years. It took you 4 years to realize that what the fans been knowing since day one. Tony is one of them. He is him.
It's me. I'm him. I'm not them. I'm him Jones. I'm him Duncan.
We been saying this stuff. Like, look, y'all, we are not played GMs and all this stuff, right? We are not that. We know we are not the biggest, the brightest minds in football. I've been following this game for 20 plus years, probably longer than that, but I do know this game. We are not the best ones. We're not getting paid millions to do this. And when you think about it, how do we know that Tony Pollard should have been getting the ball 3 years ago? But your offensive coordinator who's getting paid millions, he just not came to that conclusion. Y'all don't see a problem in that, man? I don't see how y'all don't understand that's a problem. Shout out to Choctaw Montana with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, Juggle Mike ain't getting us counseled. Only Karen more. Hey, I feel you, man. Hey, Big Mike on our side, though. You know, we been fighting for Big Mike. Shout out to the Lunatic with the $2 super chat.
Got something to say. That's all I got to say.
I appreciate you, sir.
Trap.
He says,
Trap.
liking what Big Mike said, now be active in free agency. Man, I'm telling you, Mike, I think Big Mike is a respectable guy. I don't think he's going to sit up here and let the Joneses sabotage him. I just don't see it. And what I would regard as sabotaging him would be saying, like, okay, we have enough. I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy is not going for that. He is not finna get played like that. You understand me? He ain't with it. I think Mike McCarthy gonna be like, hey, man, I demand me some weapons. If you really want to win, if you want, give me the things I need to get it done. You understand me?
Trap.
Mike understands what he needs to do. He trusts in his process and everything. You understand? He already know what's up. So he's not gonna, you know, when you got a proven system that works, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be kind of stoic in what you believe in. You gonna stand on it. What we say in the South, you gonna stand on it. So he's not gonna let the Joneses convince him that he need a even less budget. That he even, I believe Mike McCarthy might have just set up and just let the what you call it? He just set up there and let the Titanic sink, man. He just said, no matter what I do, y'all won't listen to me. And I can't convince y'all otherwise, so I gotta just let it all blow up in y'all face, and then maybe we can revisit this. That's what it looked like it happened to me, y'all. Shout out to Choctaw with another $2 super chat. He says, no, Big Mo. Mike is Juggle Mike. he with Montana now. Hey, man, you got him in the trend now, sir?
Trap.
He done brought Big Mike to the trap. All right, man. Make sure he stop by here, man. Shout out to Thomas A. Garrett with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, run the damn ball, man. Shout out to West Coast, sir. That's what we need up in here. Like, and I want people to understand, saying run the ball is not a shot at my quarterback. You know I'm Team Dak. But run the ball is necessary, man. And this coming from a wide receiver. I would like nothing more but to throw the ball. But running the ball is very necessary, man. It helps you in a whole heap of ways, like grandma say, you understand? In a whole heap of ways. Shout out to Jonathan Taylor over there on Facebook. Shout out to Marcus Hardiston in the building. Sir, what's happening? Do we need to pull out our eloquent cloths when you in the building, sir? Let me know. Now, let me know. We might have to close down the trap with Marcus Hardiston. We got to drink with our pinky up, sir. He says the majority of Cowboy fans, the majority of Cowboy fans are mouthpieces for the front office. Us select few really know what's going on. Hey, man, I would never, bro. I fight for the truth, sir. We fight for the truth in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports yesterday, man, because he really said it. He was like, man, landlord, you know how crazy we sounded going up against the number one offense? You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to stand up for what you believe in, man. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that ain't how we get down in the South.
If the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? I won't be able to sleep at night if I don't really give y'all my real feelings, my real ideas out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would be doing the whole nation a disservice. I don't feel like that's gonna help us win. My number one objective is to win. I want to win, bro. And like, hey, I'm at the point now, like, I don't care who head got the road, man. Hey, we gotta win. We gotta win. I'm not taking up for anybody. I'm trying to do what's the best thing for us to do. I'm trying to push the best message for us to actually win. Shout out to Cowboy Brian. He says we need a top 3 defense and a top 10 offense that knows situational football, sir. Absolutely. The situational football area what killed us last year. You know what I'm saying? It's no way in hell he's supposed to been in an empty formation at 2nd and 2 in the red zone. In the most important game. Now, okay, maybe if this the 3rd or 4th game of the year, you might want to be a little fresh. You know how grandma used to say. You might be smelling yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might be smelling yourself, so you might want to, you know what I'm saying, show off a little bit for the girls and stuff. But not in the most important game of your life, sir. That's not when you do that. I hated that play, man. You shouldn't have eliminated the threat of the run, bro. You always use your threats. You always want to threaten the defense in many ways as possible. Like, you don't eliminate a whole threat. Like, he eliminated the threat of a run. Like, it was no way we can run out of an empty unless he was a genius like landlord, like I said, and ran Dak through the middle on a draw. That probably would have been a touchdown. But Kellen ain't got the sauce like that, y'all. Y'all need to hire a landlord for the OC, man. We winning the bowl. I'm telling you now, we gonna win the bowl. Shout out to Matt Fry with the $2 super chat. He says, run the ball. We got Big Mike hat from West Coast too. Hey, we gonna go in and give Big Mike a hat. Like, hey, if I can get anywhere near that front office, I'm giving them run the damn ball hats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big West Coast. Shout out to Dwayne Brown with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, seeing Pollard play in high school, college, he should have been fed the ball. See, this is what I'm saying. This is practical things. Like, even the people who are super high on Kellen Moore, I don't blame you. But what I do want you to understand is you cannot deny that it's practical things that he should have been doing that he failed to do. You can't deny that. Just like Boss Cowboy Sports said yesterday, man, we fought for the truth. We stood up eye to eye, toe to toe, imano against the number 1 offense because we knew that it wasn't going to get us where we needed to be. We knew that. Trap. Because Kellen Moore couldn't fight his urges to want to throw the ball in all the wrong situations. That's just foolishness. And then, look, everybody was trying to say, hey, we got the number 1 offense. Mike McCarthy booted Kellen and that number 1 offense clean up out the door, sir. He got rid of them boys. So, yeah, it took too long for him to even see Tony Pollard. Look at this. I wouldn't even be mad at some people if they doubted Tony. You want to know why? Because he only really did this 1 year. But when you think about that, whose fault is that? That's your OC fault, sir. He should have been giving Tony the ball, man. We should have had 4 years of Tony Pollard production. Now we don't have it. Because of your OC. Now we don't have a whole year of Jalen Tolbert. We don't know what this kid can do because of your OC. Because of your OC, he leaving you in all kind of questions, bro. We shouldn't be going into this man's sophomore year and don't know what he can do. We shouldn't be going into year 4 and only have 1 year of production out of Tony Pollard for real. That's craziness. And we all, look, anybody in this chat, please tell me if you went big on Tony. All it took you to see is a little. And I promise you, I bet money most people, like 90 percentile in this chat box, was sold on Tony after the first year. I'm telling you right now. I bet money everybody in this chat box was probably pretty much sold on Tony the first year, or at least you knew that he deserved more reps than he was getting. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that. Yo, we should sue this man, bro. Like, he got us in shambles over here, man. When you think about it, bro, he robbed us of 3 whole years of Tony Pollard production, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy when you think about it, bro. Tony, one of the top running backs in the league, and we all knew this from day one. That joint makes you mad, don't it, y'all? When you think about it the way I'm giving it to you, bro, it should make you mad. You should be pissed. But now, you should be happy because we live in a dream. We no longer have to worry about all of these trying to reinvent the wheel type stuff, trying to impress people. You know, I say Kellen Moore play calling was look, mom, no hands. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to show off. Kellen Moore, that dude that see the girls out there watching us play basketball, and now all of a sudden he MJ. He want to show off. See, we ain't got to worry about that type of foolishness no more, man. We ain't got to worry about it no more. But, okay. Let's take a look at the real list. You know, I had the blooper of the year yesterday. But we got the real list of everybody that the Cowboys interviewed in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Well, 2021, not 2022. Not last year, this year. Okay, we got the real list. Okay. Khalid Ringo, Malachi Garner, Emmanuel Forbes, Joey Porter Jr., Julius Brents, Trey Dean, J.L. Skinner, and running back Israel Abandaconda. You know, bro, hey, y'all act like landlord can't talk. You know what I'm saying?
South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Hey, that's the first one. That's the first, you know what I'm saying? That's the first attempt. You understand me? Abandaconda, you know what I'm saying? Landlord from Wakanda. Shout out to him. You understand? But okay. Let's see. Ah, man, I just messed it up. Okay. All right. The other ones. Revealed yesterday. Diane. Oh, I messed that one up. Diane Henley. DeMarvion Overshawn. Derek Hall. Byron Young. Felix. Hold on. Nah, I ain't trying that one. No, I'm good. Hold on, I can try the last part. Azuma. So Adike, Adane. Nah, that's okay. Well, that guy. But who one of the most intriguing names on this list for y'all? Shout out to Michael Lockhart with the $10 super chat. We appreciate you, sir.
Trap.
He says year 4 for Tony, 1 year of production, and now we gotta pay him. Sad, man. I'm telling you. It's sad, y'all. Y'all don't realize how much of a pickle Kellen Moore put us in. Because think about this. If we at least had 2 years of great top-tier production from Tony Pollard, we all would be like, pay this man right now. I believe in Tony. Some of y'all probably believe in Tony. But we don't have the tangible evidence to say that he been doing this for a long time. He just did it for 1 year. Because of him, man, that's what's crazy to me. Okay, shout out to Matt Fry with the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, sir. He says, I like all them picks. I'm good with them. Hey, you high on them, man. Will McClay be in his bag, sir. That's Will McClay. Will McClay is him. We know that. But okay, somebody that's intriguing to me, and shout out to HT on Sports because he kind of brought this guy to my attention. Emmanuel Forbes. I can't remember what school he played for, but he said he had like 21 interceptions in the last couple of years, and he's projected to be like a 2nd or 3rd round pick. People sleeping on him, and he said, Mr. HTM said he remind him of Trayvon Diggs. He's a gambling man. He says he's a gambling man. He get a lot of interceptions. They say he ain't super fast, but he get a lot of interceptions. So I don't know. I think he'll probably be an interesting prospect, but I don't know if you want to add him to another gambling man who shoot dice in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to do that, but I think he might be a sleeper. And, you know, we looked at Ringo and Joey Porter Jr. yesterday. If you didn't check that out, I did. So we looked at a decent amount of film on both of those guys. And, you know, I continued on and looked at some more Ringo tape. I looked at Ringo going up against Mitchell last year against Bama. You know, and Mitchell was kind of getting him now. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta finish that game. I didn't finish the whole game, but from maybe about the first half, it seemed like Mitchell was getting the best of him. So, you know, we'll have to revisit that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not super huge. I'm not super high on Ringo right now. So, I'm not saying he's trash, but I'm saying he's not one of my favorites. So, I'm gonna have to go look at some more film to make sure that's what I'm feeling about him. But, you know, I think he can play. I don't think he's one of those top guys. I don't think he should be up there with Porter and with Gonzalez and, you know what I'm saying, some of those other guys, Witherspoon and all them guys. He ain't one of them to me so far, I'll say. So I would like to look at more film on him. Shout out to Miss Gina L. Chase. You know we got that tribe belonging in there for you now.
Trap.
Miss Gina, do you like the thick cut bologna or do you like the normal kind? You know what I'm saying? Let's see how country you really is.
The South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
What kind you like to fry? And I know it gotta be burnt now. It gotta be burnt on the side. It got to be burnt. You know what I'm saying? What make that so good, y'all? Y'all probably ain't country enough. But hey, when you have that little burnt part of the bologna, it make it just spectacular. Like if it ain't burned, it ain't even good. Shout out to Miss Lisa VIC in the building. How you doing, man? You already know we trapping today. Miss Gina said, burnt all the way. Hey, you gotta have that burnt part on there, don't you? Iceberg Slim says Ringo needs better technique. I agree. I was kind of thinking that he didn't have the hips, but I ain't gonna lie. I think his hips was better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? His hips was much better than I thought they were because to me, his build look a little clunky. Like he's big, ain't it? Iceberg. He seemed like he a little big to me. But you know, he's spinning his hips the way he needs to. So I ain't gonna dog him out, but I'm gonna look at him a little more before I say he's not that guy in my opinion. Iceberg said Ringo is going to run a blazing 40 today. You think so? You think so? So, okay, one thing I do want y'all to realize, too, don't be alarmed by all the defensive players. You know what I'm saying? I think they do the interviews for the players, like, separately. Like, they did the interviews for most of the defensive players first, and then I think, like, the second go-round going to be more of the offensive players. So, don't be alarmed. It might not be like the that draft when we drafted all defensive players. You know what I'm saying? So don't be alarmed. This is just the people who probably was available to them. Shout out to Tommy Montoya in the building. What's happening, sir? We trapping, sir. We trapping, sir. See, y'all know I'm in the deep south. What y'all know about South meat? You know what I'm saying? South meat and crackers. You know what I'm saying? With the cheese on that thing. Iceberg said he's 6'2", 205. I'm gonna have to revisit him though. I think he can. I think we can turn up with him. I just got to make sure what I feel about him. D.A. Lee said, we in the trap. What a yak at. You understand me? You understand me, sir? Teflon Breeze said, that burnt part is what makes the sandwich good. Hey, I don't know what it is, bro, but hey, that burnt part, do it for me, though. Like, that's it. That's what make the sandwich a sandwich. Look, that's when it turned into a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich before the beginning, before you burn it. But once you burn it and then put it on there, it's a sandwich. You understand me? It's a sandwich then. Who said something about Pizza said, I'm from the North landlord. I know nothing. Hey, yeah, you lost, man. You gotta catch up now. Hey, that sound me different now. That sound me different. Tommy Montoya said, I'm from the Southwest. What about? Let me know. Okay, let's see. I had another topic. Okay. Who y'all said that was intriguing to y'all? I seen a lot of people say Ringo. I ain't see too many other names. Let me go back. I might have missed somebody. Y'all asked me some questions what I think about some of these other guys. I ain't well versed on everybody on here, but the first couple of people like Ringo, Forbes, Porter, and that's about it up there. And I ain't looked at these guys yet either. So we got a list of people who possibly cut coming up. Yeah, a sandwich iceberg. Sandwich. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to pronounce all them letters and syllables and stuff, sir. This shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? We just smush it all together. Shout out to Dak we trust. He said, I'm from the north where I fry the meat, then make it into a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. Then he said sandwich. So, hey, yeah, that's a whole different kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different kind of dish right there, sir, with the sandwich. Jay Word said, landlord throw some mustard on it and it be him, man. Hey, who you telling, sir? Who you telling? What? That's like one of the only things I like mustard on. I know this getting weird, but that's like one of the only things I like mustard on, like a bologna sandwich, a fried one. Okay. Now we got a list of people. We got a list of possible cuts coming up. So let's see how we look at this. All right. Bam. Possible cuts. We got your boy Zeke on there now. You know, Zeke on there for some reason. But do any of these people intrigue y'all? Do any of these people intrigue y'all? Because I see a few names that I wouldn't mind bringing in for a cup of coffee to America's team.
We are America's team. The most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
Peace said, I know what I'm making this weekend. That boy wants some fried bologna now. Tata said, I don't like when dudes that work out just work out upper body and have pencil 4 legs. Hey, what you talking about, man? Is that a random comment or I'm butting in on y'all's situation? Shout out to Jay Jones in the building. I don't know, is that random or, you know what I'm saying? Miss Gina be trapping over there. She said, if they increase our EBT cards in the trap, we will upgrade to bologna ribeye. Hey.
Trap.
Hey, I'm telling you now.
Trap.
Okay, who y'all intrigued by on this list? I see Iceberg says Byron Jones. Is he on the list? I might be missing him. Oh, okay, yeah, he right there. Kellens is interesting now. Tata be wilding in the trial. He said that was just a random comment. Like, it's Friday, sir. It's Friday. That was just a random comment. I don't like dudes who just up about it. Like, hey, it's crazy. You never know what's gonna happen in the trial, sir. It's just wild over here. You might get into anything over here. But I see a few names that's intriguing. Like, they're not cut yet, so this is just, you know, speculation. But these are possible cuts. You know, and then you see that they are trying to project Zeke as being a cut, and like, you know, that's neither here nor there. But Collins is very interesting because, you know, we need lineman help now. Shout out to Trap Boy. I see you in the building. What's happening, sir? Ain't no darn credit on no darn Friday. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if y'all get that reference, but it's a viral video, man. The dude yelled out the window. He was like, they asked him for something. He said, man, ain't no darn credit on no darn Friday. That was just hilarious with me, man. So, hey, I'm going to have to get that little clip so y'all can see what I'm talking about if y'all don't get the reference. But, yeah, man, let me see. Yeah, Byron Jones did retire. Yeah, so, yeah, it's over. I don't even know why they got him on here. Michael Lockhart says Zeke. Yeah, that's very interesting, man. That's very interesting that they saying he's a cut candidate. What about Adam Thielen? Do he got something left in the tank? Do Adam Thielen got something left in the tank? That's very interesting to me. Frank Clark. Come on now. We got some names on here now. Who else? Shaq Thompson. I mean, hey, it's some people on here. Bud Dupree. Like, hey, it's some people on here that I wouldn't mind giving a cup of coffee, though. You know, that Cowboys coffee. Hey, C. Burleson said it's payday in the trout. Hey, man.
Trap.
I get paid bi-weekly, so it ain't my payday, but, you know, it's all good. Hey, I get paid every 2 weeks, you know, unfortunately. But, Okay, let me see. I ain't see too many other people saying they was interested in nobody. Didn't Byron Jones retire? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I don't know why he on the list. I guess he didn't make nothing official yet. Cha-Cha says Shaq Thomas and Frank Clark. Yeah, all of those two names interesting, man. It's a few interesting people on here that I wouldn't mind bringing in for a cup of coffee. And a lot of people ain't. Oh, you said Shaq Thomas. Okay. I'm thinking you saying Michael Thomas too. Michael Thomas, don't nobody want to, nobody's interested in Michael Thomas now?
Trap.
I ain't seen nobody say nothing about Michael Thomas.
Trap.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody say nothing about Michael Thomas. Jerry like nefarious characters. You already know that, Reddy. Trap Boy Reddy, you already know that. Jermaine Underwood says bring Collins back, put him at guard. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's very interesting to me. That's intriguing. Especially like, you know he loved the Cowboys. He wouldn't mind coming back. And I don't think he was like, you know what I'm saying? I have to look at his year, but I don't think he played too bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he played too bad this year. So we could add Lyle back. You know what I'm saying? If they cut Lyle, I call him right back. Hey, put him at guard. Kick Connor McGovern off a bridge. And run it back. I add Lyle. And hey, Joe Mixon is a very interesting person too. Like, see how much he want. But everybody saying, what y'all say about Michael Thomas? What y'all say about Michael Thomas? We finna get ready to have HTM in the building too after a while. So I'ma end the show and then crank it back up with my brother HTM in a minute. But let's see. Bud Dupree. Would y'all be interested in Bud Dupree? I think he still got something left in the tank too. Iceberg said Michael Thomas is okay. Yeah, I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't never just huge on him because I ain't too fond of possession receivers. I like receivers that do everything. And Michael Thomas was mostly, to me, he was like a possession receiver throughout, like his whole career. Like Drew Brees was just throwing the ball to him like first down, man. He was just a first down type guy. So me looking at him from what I projected him as at the beginning, at the prime, at the top tier of his career, like, I don't like to think what an old Michael Thomas would look like. So this is just landlord thoughts. You know, I have my own thoughts. I don't really go off of what other people say. Like, I could be spot on or I could be dead wrong. Ain't no telling. But I really just project stuff and look at stuff my own way. I don't let outside people influence with how I look at stuff. Shout out to Lamont in the building. We appreciate you, sir.
Trap.
He said landlord looking to Julio Jones, wide receiver from Bama. He nice. Hey, man, y'all ain't no joke now. Hey, I might like that wide receiver Amari Cooper too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really dropped the ball yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Hey, players mess up too, though. Y'all seen what I said? Players mess up too, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? William Anthony said, Bud Dupree, yes. Yeah, I take Bud Dupree. I bring him in for a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? Some of that Cowboys coffee, sir. K. Hayes says Thomas wouldn't fit with the culture. Front office wouldn't like all the talking he does. I don't think he that great. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he that great no more. Like I just told you I wasn't a super big fan of him from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he was a big, tall dude that was just rebounding very well. And like, you know, that's a skill that you need, but that's not what's gonna move the needle to me. You're not gonna sell me with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I want my wide receiver to have speed. I want my wide receivers to catch the ball with their hands. I want them to have separation. And a player like Michael Thomas, he was never a separation type guy, in my opinion. He was a 50-50 type guy. He was a box out type guy. He was a high point type guy. And you know what I'm saying? It's a place in the league for those guys, but those are not my personal preference, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, I'm good today. Let's have a great day in the trap. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. Miss Gina said, landlord, we need to do a late night, Saturday night live trap house When you have time, I will fry bologna for everybody. Hey, yes,
Trap.
ma'am. We gonna have to get that in there. We gonna call that the shot house. You understand me? Call that the Saturday night shot house. You understand? We taking shots that night. Lamont said his hamming might be an issue though. Julio, hey, you so crazy. Y'all still on me like that. They bad at the bottom of his career. But hey, Julio was that dog coming out of Bama though. He was that dog coming out of Bama. Iceberg said, ask the Dolphins what are they doing with Cedric Wilson. Collecting dust. Collecting dust. That man didn't even get in, man. Like, hey, he did the Chris Brown. He can't even get in. But I ain't gonna lie though, man. I really wish we would have held on to Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson might want to come back. So I wonder what he got going. What kind of contract he signed? It's a lot of questions, y'all. A lot of questions. But man, I did want to come in here and just bust in the scene. You know, it was unexpected. It was spur of the moment type vibes. But I think we had a decent show. Yeah, Cedric Wilson is a C- player. I don't know about that. What about in Dallas, Chata? I can see you just like generally grading him, but what you grade him for what he was for us that year? I don't think so. I think he was better than a C- though. I think I'd say at least a solid C. What you think? Not the minor. Take the minors out, Chata. Chata got a mean grading system, boy. I think he was at least a middle. I think he was a better than middle. I think he was a better than middle of the pack wide receiver 3. And that ain't saying a whole lot though, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying a whole lot, but I think that's, you know what I'm saying? I think that's something we can do. Like, I think he was at least a middle of the pack third wide receiver. I think he was better than middle of the pack. Yeah, he was a C player. He was a C+. Yeah, I think a C+ is fair. Iceberg, I'm with you on that. I think a C+ is fair. Shout out to Cowboys fan 95 with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says appreciate the trap news. Fire. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, C+ is fair, Chata. Chata got that. He that mean teacher. You know, it was like you had to move a mountain to be able to get a good grade in Chata class. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that teacher who used to fail everybody? Like, you had to be a top tier student to get a good grade in her class. You know what I'm saying? But man, let me see. He said Cedric Wilson, a C- player, 1 average year. Not trying to hear that BS. 1 year, stop the foolery. Okay, so what you grade him off that 1 year though? Like, we ain't talking about his whole career, because he was hurt most of the time he was with the Cowboys. Excuse me. So if you're gonna talk about his what would you grade him for that last year? For last year. For us. Not with Miami. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody though, man. We finna go ahead and wrap it up, man. Me and Henny should be coming right back with it, y'all. So I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. You understand? I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share button, man. I really appreciate all the love and support, man. But we trying to get this thing jumping. We want to get the trap out there. We trying to trap worldwide now. We trying to trap it out worldwide. So we need the help of the nation, man. I appreciate all the love and support, all the donations. I greatly appreciate it, man. And we finna come right back with it, man. So on your way out, you know, stay tuned, stay packed, stay loaded up. You understand me? Stay loaded up. And we coming right back with it, man. So I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Hey.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go. Let's get it. I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like on the way out the building for your boy, man. Let's get it. Yeah, landlord is showing how to ball, boy. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.